It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. One step from playing in the AFC title game. This divisional round contest is on. Fielded at the 7. Returns looking good so far. And a huge return sets up the offense on the opposite side of the field.
Just feels appropriate for them. All season, their special teams, they've been lauded for their ability to impact a game in an instant. And here in the playoffs, on a big stage, they're doing the exact same thing from the jump, with an incredible return to set up a very short field.
Lawrence going to throw straight away here. Connection made. Travis Etienne. Down the left sideline he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. So some fireworks there to start this ball game, Brock. One play, and we already have our first touchdown.
And this just may be the kind of game it's going to turn out to be. Both teams have such quick...
Rush coming off the edge, and they block it! And they'll snuff out that return before it gets too far, so just to block extra points on the play.
Well, that's going to take away a touch of that early momentum they built with the opening drive touchdown. And just as importantly here, blocking that extra point should give the offense a little boost as they come out for their first possession, looking to match touchdown for touchdown.
Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Play action, Mahomes. This one finds Kelsey. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get this forward, and he's stopped at the 37. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Call it a gain of 2, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 1.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
No gain on the play. Defense holds yet again, and now it's 4th and a yard. They'll run it with Pacheco, and he takes it across the 30 before heading out. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs. They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28. Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
On 2nd and 10 now, Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle. Jaguars with an extra defensive back out there, 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And the Jaguars get a great return up close to their own 30 before they're able to drag him down.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And he goes down after a small gain across the 40 to the 42. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Kill. 11. Here we go.
From the 42. That pass caught by Strange. And this one does not go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
That's grabbed at the 10. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Chiefs will be backed up a good bit to begin the drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so 2nd down coming up. Woo, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. So it's 2nd down coming up. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Josh Hines down, and that time to haul him down.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
The Chiefs looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes Matt Araiza to handle it. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it'll be Jaguars football. 1st down, ball at the 36.
Lisa 24.
Here's Etienne to begin the drive. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. A type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 37. Pass is hauled in by the running back. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you Defensively, a hurried throw almost an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching it, Kate, because now, well, they don't have to just worry about this guy catching his receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. He had to pick up a 14 yards as the chains reset. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Blitz coming, Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. The 2nd down run by Pacheco. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Has a man, it's Brown. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Stopped by Foye Oluokun. So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. Neither side separating much so far. Take a quick break and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Running left with Pacheco. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. He's on the move. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. Up and good from Blankenship. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Return coming from the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
30 left. Silver.
Lawrence working from the gun. He'll get this to Etienne. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
promise. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Third and 4 coming up now.
Red on red. 11, Agate. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. That's caught for the first. That one goes for 25 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All set up now for first and 10.
Easy. Route. All right, here we go. Done.
They'll give this up the middle to ETN. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Hey, Lion. Done.
From the 23. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
11.
Lawrence now off the play action. Dump off caught by his back. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Here we go. Hey, Jupiter. Silver.
Here we go on fourth, Lawrence. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Nick Bolton has it. And the Chiefs see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Yellow.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Yellow.
Man in motion here. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Andre Sisco. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked on a guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Red. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Here's ETN on first down. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Complete. It's Ingram. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Jaguar first down. That's the 2-minute warning in what has been a defensive battle. The Jaguars pushing for a bigger lead before halftime. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Go, go. Here we go, son.
Lawrence to throw it. ETN on the catch. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll run, ETN. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Hey, easy. Route.
ETN will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
Hey, lion. Here we go, son.
Throwing now from the gun. And he scores. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go. On now is Cook to kick this away. McCole Hardman now on the return. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Mahomes. He lofts it deep left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Hauled in by Rice. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Sent to the ground by Mason Smith. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. Throwing again, Mahomes. He's on the move. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Again, Mahomes to throw. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Another throw for Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Completes this one to Rice. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make it impact later.
The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. Made his first one. This is a little over 40. Up and good from Blankenship. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. From his own end zone, here we go. coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Drops to a knee, and that pesky final second runs off. So we're to the end of our first half. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott Brock here with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. Let's find in our AFC Championship on the line. Kickoff taken at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. It gives it Pacheco to start the drive. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
First down, and they go right back to it. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Sent to the ground by Mason Smith. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. Buys time, rolling right. That's caught. He found some space. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 28 out of that play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. From the red zone now. He's got it near the 10. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Shotgun handoff to P-Rod. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Play action, Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Travis Kelce that time. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. Intercepted in the end zone. Chad Muma's got it. And the Jaguars are going to have it, and he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Hey, run! Here we go.
On second down, it's ETN. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. That's complete. Here's Kirk. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he has enough room to gain about 4. A stoppage now for an injured player as we see, it's Travis Etienne who's in some visible pain and needing to look at from the training staff. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Rip, 23, 11. Easy. Here we go.
Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
Hey, go. Take right open.
Lawrence working from the gun. This is hauled in by Ingram. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. And they get 38 out of the play. And that will set up 1st and goal.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
Hey, easy, route.
Receiver in motion, headed right. He gets it, headed right. And he takes this down close, up to the 3. Give him 4 yards, and they're sitting on 3rd and goal now.
Well, this offense is trying to keep the defense off balance down here in the red zone. Mixing in receiver runs with everything else they love to do. And the best part is, it's working. He gets them several yards on that play.
Bigsby. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Call it a gain of 2 that time, and it leaves him only a yard away on 4th and goal.
Lisa 24. Silver.
Back to throw it. And he got it. Interception. Justin Reed has the INT.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
First down throw, Mahomes. Has his man, it's Pacheco. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Offense up to the line fast. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Dumps it off to his running back. Only one quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's Chiefs football, and their season will be over if they don't erase this deficit. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Looking to throw Mahomes. Pacheco hauls it in. Give him 13 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he's got a nice gain down inside the 10-yard line. Working quickly here. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3. It's Pacheco again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Hey, 43, 15.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Through the defense, he's past the 20. Through the 40. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down.
Hey, kill.
They go right back to ETN. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely throwing it away.
Hey, kill. Here we go.
ETN on 3rd down. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Still well short after the 3-yard run. It's going to be 4th down and 6.
On red. Go, let's go.
He'll throw it. That's cut beyond the marker. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. How about 19 yards on 4th down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably.
Hey.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
Rip, 23, 13, Luke.
Etienne again. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Extra man in the secondary now for the Chiefs on 3rd down.
Hey, go.
Looking to throw. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash. Oh, he missed it! The pressure got to him on that short attempt. And they fail to make this a 2-score ball game.
And hope still remains in the building, Kate. Not a 2-score game. In fact, a make there, well, it could have been the death knell. But the miss, you just see it. It breathes some new life into the opposing sideline.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Trying for the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs cut it to a point late in this one. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. Reed now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Red on red. 11, Agate. Silver.
To throw. That's incomplete left side.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Route. Here we go, sir.
Looking to throw it. Completed to Davis. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Now to throw. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
11, Agate.
Throwing now. That's Thomas. He's got it. And he's tackled for a short gain. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs.
Yellow.
Now we'll give left side to Pacheco. And he won't win the race to the outside. That one's bottled up at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Here he is to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. Still one more in their pocket to use. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact. I hate those situations, Kate, as a QB. I'm looking for an open passing lane, and I can't find one anywhere. He thought he had one available. Defense did a better job of knocking it away.
Here he is to throw. Throw caught at the 6. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out. Setting up to pass. Catch is made in close. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Reed now to kick this one away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
He'll look to throw it. Put the body on the line for his team. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their third. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. Back to throw. He's got it inside the 25. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
So this kick now to force overtime. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the fourth. On now is Cook to kick this away. Hardman with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set. First and 10. To the air, Mahomes. This to win the game. And what a play. He scores. They get to the end zone on the final snap, and the huge moment wins them the game. It's a walk-off, Brock. They hit the end zone as time expires. What a way to earn a win in this league.
And they may be walking off the field, but the party just begins. There is nothing like a locker room that gets to celebrate a moment like that.
So score this a win for the Chiefs. And they pulled off the rare and elusive road win in the postseason, which means their journey stays alive another week as they head to the conference championship, where they're going to get a shot to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Orlando.